Hey everyone, good to be back on live stream. It's been a while. I was on live stream every day in November, once or even twice a day, and that was a lot of fun. And I actually took a break in December as I was putting the finishing touches on all the plans for Future Widow, which is out now. Future Widow, it's called Losing My Husband, Saving My Family, and Finding My Voice, my memoir that just came out January 5th. So, yeah, I don't mind telling you that I was actually going to be on live every day, or just about every day in January. I had all these grand and exciting plans to come on and tell you guys about, well, lots of things, including the 11 really terrific people who, you see in the beginning of the book here, says, I don't know if you can see that, it says Advanced Praise for Future Widow. And so what you do when you write a book, you reach out to people ahead of time, people who are prominent or related to the field or the topic, and you ask them if they would be willing to read it and write up some thoughts ahead of time. So I had 11 of the greatest people do that for this book, which is terrific. And I haven't been able to tell you about any of them yet. So look for that in the coming weeks. I was going to be, like I said, doing that over live streaming this month. There have been about 4 different things that have conspired this month to kind of knock me down. One of which is, I have to say, I don't recommend launching a book the same week as there's a insurrection in the nation's capital. That kind of started off the month badly, and it kind of went downhill from there. So anyway, I've just decided to stretch out the launch, and it's going to be a lot of fun in the coming weeks here. So, but one of the reasons I wanted to hop on today is to make sure you guys know that for the launch celebration, I'm doing a special buy one, give one offer. So you might have heard of the marketing term BOGO, B-O-G-O, normally like buy one, get one free kind of thing. But I thought about my readers and the people who would want to read this book, and I thought, I think that they would like to, after they read it, to be able to give a free ebook copy to a friend, anybody they like. So I set up a mechanism for doing that. So if you go to my website, jennylisk.com/BOGO, BOGO, there's a short form there. You fill it out and send it over, and I'll send you, it's basically an email, standalone. It's got a link, it's got instructions, it's got a special download code just for you for one free download. And so you can just take that email, forward it to anybody you want, and they'll be able just to click in there and redeem it. And it's absolutely free. The ebook is normally $9.99, and it's basically a $9.99 discount, so it takes it right down to zero. And I have given away, I was looking at the spreadsheet right before I hopped on here, I've given away almost 50 copies so far this month, which is terrific. But I know there are a lot more of you who have bought the book who have not requested your free copy yet, and I want to make sure that you don't miss out if you would like to do it. It's been really great to hear from people who've written to me and said, they have someone in mind they'd like to give the book to, and they tell me maybe a little bit about that. So I love getting the little pings that says, I got another download, and I know that people have given the book to somebody, and hopefully that friend they give it to will find it interesting and helpful. So I feel like I'm starting to ramble here. Like I said, I haven't done a live stream in a while, so I'm a little out of practice. But one thing people have asked me is if the book is just for people who are, may become widows in the near future. And the answer is no, it's not just for them. It is for them. That's one audience for sure, and that may be the most obvious, along with people who are already widowed and widowed parents, especially people who listen to my podcast, which is for widowed parents who are still raising their kids and their teenagers. But I've had a lot of other readers reach out, and Amazon reviews and things where people mentioned that it's been helpful for their own grief in relation to other people they've lost, other, close people in their lives, that they found it helpful, even if they haven't lost a spouse, for example. Other people who maybe what they found helpful was not so much that, but there's kind of another layer to it, which is we had a tremendously supportive community surrounding us when Dennis was sick. And one of the things I tried to include in here was, how they helped us as an example to people reading this to better understand how to support their colleagues, their neighbors, their friends, how to be a better ally to someone who's grieving. And, with the pandemic and the larger, there are more people dying than in a usual year, and grief is a topic that's really front and center these days in a lot of people's minds. And so I think that even if we are lucky enough not to have someone in our own circle has died of COVID, we probably know somebody who is grieving someone who's lost someone to COVID. So I think that learning how to be a better ally is what am I trying to say? I'm losing my train of thought. I think this book will be helpful in that regard. So I think it's time for me to stop now. I want to make sure that you don't miss out on the free buy one give one offer. So again, if you buy the book in January, any retailer, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, bookshop.org, your local independent bookstore, you can buy the paperback or the ebook, doesn't matter. Just buy the book anywhere. And I will send you a free, or you can request, and then I'll send you a free ebook to send to a friend. If you don't request it, I won't know that you bought the book. I won't be able to send it to you. So make sure you go to jennylisk.com/BOGO, and the address is right on the screen there. Just a quick form you can fill out, and then it can send you the download code. Okay, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back on here soon to tell you more about the awesome people who wrote blurbs for the book. All right, have a great day. See ya.